All right. The Red Book, Chapter 6, Internal Service Funds. Internal service funds are established to account for any activity that provides goods, services to other funds, departments, agencies, or primary government and its components and other governments cost and reimbursement basis. The internal service funds should be used only when the reporting government the predominant participation in the activity. Otherwise, the activity should be reported as an enterprise fund of the Government Accounting Safety Standard Board 34. Area 68 is a proper priority fund. Internal services fund uses total economic resources measurement, focuses accrual basis is of account, and therefore the revenue recognized in the accounting period in which they are earned expenses are recognized when incurred, regardless of the time of the related cash flows. Although the GAAP does not require the use of the internal services fund, the rule 6A1.009 .099E2E Federal Administration Code requires the internal service funds of the educational consortia activities authorizing statutes of Section 1001.4214 Florida State Statute, which states that the district school boards may establish participate in educational consortia that is designed to provide joint program services to cooperating school districts consistent with the provisions of Statute 4B, Article 9 of State Constitution. On the following principles regarded internal service funds, the other or enterprise funds required of the self-assurance pools apply to the educational consortia. All monies received in consortia should be deposited by the official accounts of the host school district recipient agency shall be separately accounted for the internal service fund. All transactions for the consortium should be recorded in the proper account within the funds for projects submitted by the behalf of the consortium shall be recorded properly in the internal service funds. Revenues generated in the billing participation school district and shall be recorded directly into the internal service funds. 3. The expenditures of the operating consortium, including any rent or service charges due to the host of the school district's general fund, should be charged as the fund. Contractual service performed in consortium with the host of the school district shall be accounted for the same manner as those of the consortium members. Expenditures shall be charged with the general special revenue with the funding of school district receiving services revenues credited into internal service funds. Amounts charged with the consortium shall be sufficient to cover all costs of the goods and services provided to the member of the school district. Records of the consortium shall be sufficient detail to determine if the member of the school district receives full value of the purchased goods or services. For instance, if a member school district pays 10,000 of the goods services consortium, the records of consortium shall be reflected 10,000 of the goods or services were preferred in the member school district. 4. The disposition of an unexpected cash balances at the end of each of the fiscal year shall be refunded participants, consortium members. However, the host school district may, within consent of the participating members, carry forward cash balances for the use of the ensuing fiscal year. 5. School districts that serve the host school district for more than one consortium shall maintain separate records for each consortium. A consortium should use account 3481 charges for service. The revenues are recognized of the member school district. The initial receipt of the money of the member of the school district handled of the books of the host school district as deferred in the revenues. Participation member school district shall record disbursement of the consortium receiving until goods or services are received. At the time, the expenditure shall be recorded on the accounts of the member school district. Revenue shall be recognized of the host school district accounts. Contracted services activities rendering the educational consortium may include, but not limited to, the binding, contracting, purchasing, arrangement, implementation, following types of the programs and functions. 1. The program, the teacher education center, the in-service training, non-instructional personnel, federal programs, student testing, and state and federal mandated programs. 2. The functions, instructional services, official services, data management, data processing management, information services, student personnel services, purchasing, printing, and media centers. All other services members, school districts deemed necessary to the board of the directors of consortium may also be rendered. Additional information regarding the accounting structure necessary to record the activity described above can be found in Chapter 2, 3, and 4 of this manual. And that is Chapter 6 of the Red Book. So, Chapter 6 of the Red Book, Internal Service Funds.